Hello everyone, welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So it is a cold, breezy day here in Boston, but I'm out on my afternoon walk. The audio may not be great, but let's do this. Let's get started. Today is November 11th. The Sadhguru Insight on the Miracle of Mind app read, having expectations of others means that you're trying to fix their lives. Fix your own lives. That is freedom. And here is my Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence take on that. First, let's start with the human side of it. In most corporate setups, you're likely familiar with this term called HIPPO, which is highest individual paid person's opinion. And it ends up happening that we rarely listen to somebody else's opinion. Listening is a lost art. Most leaders come with their own opinions and enforce it. And organizations end up working based on the highest individual person's opinion, which usually is not the best thing to do. The best decisions are made when you do listen to others' opinions and have no expectations for what is right or wrong. And a great leader will take all of that in and then synthesize and form the right opinion, and that would be the path forward. That is true leadership. The complete reverse of this, and why AI right now is such a tool that people are using for companionship, is because the AI never pushes back. AI is very sycophantic. All of the models, they agree with whatever you say. I had this experience yesterday as I was launching the rebrand for venturizing to the RASHMI.ai. So I first was working with the AI Copilot to come up with a branding message and image. And I had given it all the input that this is based and inspired by my mother, as well as the wisdom hierarchy. And my initial thought was that the logo should reflect my mother's likeness along with the Rashmi hierarchy. And when I asked the AI Copilot what it thought about that idea, it agreed vehemently, and it told me that this is brilliant. It balances the personal and professional side beautifully and will resonate a lot. And had some extremely intelligent sounding and very good points. They were all correct in my opinion as well. However, as I reflected on that further and absorbed it and really applied the Rashmi lens to it, to me it became obvious. I'm not doing this from an egocentric place. This is not about me. While, yes, I am honoring my mother's legacy, the entire point of this journey is to illuminate the inner wisdom in all of us, to have all of us embark on this journey from intelligence to consciousness. So, having my mother's likeness and image front and center does not send the right message. That is what came to me as I reflected on it. And then, of course, I went back to the AI Copilot to engage in a brainstorming exercise, and it agreed with that. And again, came back with very intelligent sounding points. However, there is a thing or two to learn from that. It is starting with no expectations. Whichever point of view that any of us brings about, it is able to come up with intelligent sounding arguments to back that and why that particular point works. And that, while we don't need to agree with everybody else in an organization, however, starting without expectations and listening to the opinions and point of view of the others and incorporating that into the leadership, that's a thing or two that we can learn from the way AI works. And that is the real wisdom, finding that balance. That is what only humans can have. So with that, today's dose of Rashmi is unconscious intelligence tries to fix yours and others' life by expecting others to behave the way you want them to behave. Wisdom on the other hand, is the realization that the only thing you can fix is your life and manage your expectations, and that in turn fixes everything. Hope that resonates. Thank you.